Hey guys, today we're going to talk about suffering and endurance. We're going to use a biblical story of a guy it's called Job. Job is a perfect example of enduring suffering, because during Job's suffering he still remained consistent. He still remained loved towards God. You can't go through life, or you can't endure life without expecting everything to be smooth. Have to endure suffering. I know a businessman where his business endures so many challenges that it is the challenges that help him to keep the business going, keep the business flourish, because there's never gonna be, just like business, there's a up and there's a down season, where a season where things are so slow, things are not going how you planned and everything. And let's touch back on Job, the topic of Job. Job endures suffering tremendous. Imagine a man that God had given him everything. God have given him everything. Imagine a man who have everything. Back in the day, when you have land, cow, cattle, sheep, herds, everything, you're rich, you're wealthy. You're wealthy. And Job has his kids and his wife. Right? And Job entered a phase of bad luck. Some people would say a bad luck, or in a Jamaica they would say assault. Bad luck take you, or whatever the case may be. But Job never once yet give up on him faith, or give up and say, oh, might as well you just throw in the towel and just call it quits and give up. No. Job endured the suffering and pray to God until when a lot of his friends tell him that a man like you will call upon God so many times, a man like you will love God so much and endure so much, and Job's response was, God give it and God take. Hearing all of that, to me personally, I remember at a point in my life I pray for something and God give it to me. Give what me pray about. All this time I think I me it ready for it, and me, you know what I mean, me but get so comfortable and complacent that, oh yes, everything is all good now once I have that particular thing. Or, you understand? And you just never know when it's going to be taken away from you, or you don't know what life can play, any card, anything can happen and make you lose out or failure to that particular thing you pray about. So sometimes the blessing comes, it's a blessing, yes, but God will literally take it from you and give you back bigger than what they did get in the beginning to begin with. Alright? So Job lose him children then, and Job still a pray to God, thank God, basically telling God how much he loves him, how much he is the creator of all, and he give it and he take it. Right? And in life situation, we should use these stories as example of how we should live our life. And I know it is easy. It is easy if you just sit down up here and just say rare and this and that. But when you're going through an encounter like such, imagine you lose your picnic them, your kids. Imagine you lose your wife, somebody where you love, turn them back on you. Me personally experienced that for myself. Somebody where you love just get up and decide, say, yo, them are cut. And there's nothing you can do stop them from doing. Stop them from leaving you. So more you understand, say. So when you go through it, that's when the time you draw closer to God. That's the time when God intervenes in your life. Pray to God every day, every night before you. Everything you do, intervene God in everything. The other day, my pastor and his wife meet in an accident. Just like that. And happy to say it could have been a serious injury, but his wife's still in the hospital, but he is out and he's doing well so far. But imagine any card can play, anything can happen. Right? But when you're going through all of these phases, when you're going through all these different life challenges, that's when at that time they lean more to God. So you can get up and pray every day. But you see, when things are happening, even when good things are happening, bad things happen, that's when you lean more to God. Right? And love God. Despise whatever you go through. Other persons when they go through all them things, they give up on themselves and then give up on God. But that time if you push through. Remember, me used to work at a place where it was a real life slavery. And me never know say a man who left school and everything like would endure that challenges and everything. People are deal with it in a most cruel way. And you wonder like how you end up here. I mean never yet once. Them time there are the closest me to God. I'm a pray for a job where I can make more benefits and everything, and I get the job and I get complacent. I'm not gonna lie. And God show me say, hey, remember when you did go through all of that? Him did it. Never have no friend. Nobody. But when I get a job where I good pay, good things are happening in my life, people start coming around and everything. I mean, I love God have made me really look back within myself and say, hey, remember man, remember. And I just realize who right now really with me for the long run and who just there around for what I can do for them or what I can bring to them or what I can offer to them. God show me that and I realize and I see it and I can't go back to that the life there. I can't go back to somebody with fake. I can't go back to doing the bad thing. Because when I did the job where you did that treat me like the worst thing, God was there for me. Right? And God take away. God allow Job kids him to die and his wife left him and I cuss him and tell him say God a man where I pray to God and everything and allow all of this to happen to you. If you left God turn your back from God and Job have almost sore and torn in his flesh and still say God give it and God take it and still trust and believe in a God. Right? This is why we can really relate to what Job go through and life situations because I have been there once and I'm not go back. I not stop thank God no matter what the circumstances or what me I go through. God, me I talk, God will be there in the midst of everything I go through. Alright? And Job wife, kid dead, him pitney them, him cattle, him farm, everything just mash up and gone. You know what God did not after him go through all of that, you know what God do when the storm had passed, when the rain stop fall, the sun come out. And what God do? Bless Job 10 times more than what he did before. Just to show you God test Job courage. Test him patience just so that we here now can learn from it and grow from it and use it as stepping stone to move further in our life. Understand that. Understand and realize that God is our light. Alright? So hey, remember to always trust God in your sufferings. And life, and not just better roads, you're going to endure. You're going to endure sufferings, you're going to endure pain. But when you endure, you turn to God. Alright, so alright guys, make sure to follow me on TikTok, Andraepennant Faith. Make sure to follow me on YouTube. My personal page is AP Toys TV. Make sure to support my business page. And like, comment, subscribe. So see you guys tomorrow. Alright?